video is not about ingesting prescribed medications. However, it's about ingesting substances, including prescribed medications, illegally.
Let's talk about something that touches many lives. Substance abuse, or simply put, drug abuse. It's no longer news that substance abuse is not just about illegal drugs. It's the misuse of legal substances like alcohol or normal prescription medication. It's all over the place now. You see pictures of people or videos of people dropping dead like chickens after the usage. You can be at a club and you just hear a loud thud. Bam! Someone just dropped. Why? Because of what? Because they are high. Or the ones that would embarrass their family with speaking kati 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 until they become normal again. Both young and adults take these things. You hear different names like ref, loud, crack, coke, meth. Even some go as far as inhaling through balloons. One would wonder what an adult or a teen is doing with balloon only to find out they are taking drugs through that. Vape has become a menace everywhere in the world. Literally every young person now has a vape and they deceive themselves calling it flavors. My dear, if it was flavored, add water and a particular flavor together and tell me if it pops out that smoke that you pop out when you drag it. Maybe you are forgetting that there's nicotine in that thing you're taking. It's an harmful substance. If you inhale that thing, it affects your lungs, your liver, everything. We do not judge people here. However, we are trying to help one another. Guys, I did a bit of research and I discovered that there's one thing related to these substance issues. A common factor in this whole brouhaha is depression. Wait a minute, the underlying issues. Substance abuse is a way for people to cope with things like pain, trauma, mental health struggles. And you and I know that all these things graduate to depression. All these acts leave me asking one question. Please, after getting as much satisfaction you want from these substances and drugs, now what? Did your pain disappear? Did the problem go away? Did your trauma suddenly and you're no longer feeling it? So the first thing I want to encourage us as people to do is break the stigma. Breaking the stigma surrounding substance abuse is crucial. It is not a lack of willpower. In most cases, it's a cry for help. Let's foster understanding for those facing these challenges, because I'm going to call it a challenge. They need us not to judge them, nor stigmatize them. Now, the consequences can be devastating, not just for the individuals, but for their friends, colleagues, loved ones, and in fact, the community at large. If you are shopping grocery or you are walking down the train station and you come across someone in such state, please do not call them a junkie and walk past. I wouldn't suggest you offer them money either because they would use it to buy another drug or maybe another substance that they are about to ingest. So rather, get them food, drink, water. Listen, that state in which you are found in isn't their right state of mind. It's a different version of them. In fact, I would say they have lost their soul. They're not proud of themselves. They need help. If you happen to conversate with one or two survivors, or maybe someone who is in recovery, many a times when you ask them, what exactly is it that you feel when you take this thing? Why do you do this? Why are you hurting yourself? You know what they tell you? They say they don't know. Some of them would even just look at you and say, I don't know why I do it. Just pray for me. They can go as far as saying they cannot do without it. It affects their physical health. It affects their mental well-being, their relationships, even their livelihoods. One thing we must know is that substance abuse does not discriminate. It can be anyone. It can affect anyone. I know we should take responsibility and accountability for the things we brought upon ourselves. Yes, we should be able to face the consequences of our actions. But remember that this is a no judgment zone, and so is the way the world should be. Understanding the stories behind the struggles of each of these people helps break down stereotypes. Therefore, if you or someone you know may or is struggling with this, it's okay to seek help. There are helplines, support groups, and professionals trained to guide individuals on their path to recovery. Depending upon your location, call emergency for friends or family when you are sure they are suffering from any of these things. Help them to get help. If you're the person, as soon as you start feeling that you need help, do not be shy. Please Get help. Community support is crucial and should not be underestimated either. Let's foster environments that encourage open conversations, reduce judgment, or in fact, don't even judge anybody at all. Provide a helping hand to those who need them. Prevention and education play vital roles. By understanding the risks and making informed choices, we can take steps to curb substance abuse. If you're a new starter, listen, you think you're okay with one drug until it increases to two, and then more, and the body becomes numb to it. So it becomes an everyday thing, and then it gets to the point of no control. Before it gets too late, stop. I hear people say, I can control it, I know when to stop. I am sorry to disappoint you, but you do not know because your body has no idea when to stop. It craves and craves and craves because it is wired to adapt and become resistant to those things. So kindly get that thought now and get help if you think it has become a habit. In conclusion, guys, let's be a part of the solution. Let's educate ourselves, support those in need, and break down the barriers that may prevent open conversations about this issue. If you have experiences or insights to share, please do so in the comments below. I will see you guys soon.
Kiki ski. Okay.